to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Deputy Clerk, can you take a roll call attendance, please?
Trustee Pelkey?
Here.
Trustee Menard?
Here.
Trustee Southwick?
Present.
Trustee Arnold?
Present.
And Mayor LaBounty is absent.
Open meeting to the public. Nobody signed up to speak to the public or to speak to the board. At this time, we'll have another at the end of the meeting. Minutes of the February 18th, 2025 regular meeting. Everybody should have a copy. Is there any mistakes or everybody read them over? Any questions?
I make a motion, we accept the minutes as printed.
Second. Motion seconded. All those in favor of passing the minutes, vote by the sign of aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion passed. Bills, any additions or deletions?
There is none this evening.
Okay, have no additions or deletions. Anybody have any questions?
I make a motion to pass the bills.
I'll second.
Motion made and seconded. All those in favor of passing the bills, vote by the sign of aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion passed. Correspondence.
We have one tonight from Montgomery Holmes Hook and Ladder Company, wishing to inform the mayor and trustees that they have a new member who's been approved by their company for a probationary period of 6 months by the name of Jaden Troskowski.
Okay, do we have, can we have a motion to accept the new member for the?
I'll put that in form of a motion.
I'll second that.
A motion and seconded. All those in favor, vote by the sign of aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion carried. Reports of mayor and trustees. Mayor LaBounty has nothing. I have nothing for this evening. Trustee Arnold.
I have nothing.
Trustee Arnold. Trustee Pelkey.
Yes, I have an update on our plow truck that we purchased. It's in the broker's hands. It's in the U.S., just waiting to be cleared. We did receive the sander, the plows, and the dump body. They're in our yard. If anyone wants to take a look at what we received, they are behind the blue building. That's just an update on our new plow truck that we should have it within, they said 30 days, so should be within the next couple of weeks. We should be seeing that truck come through the door.
That'd be nice.
Second thing I have is starting to have a little concerns about our new water plant. Jason Ballard was here, told us last fall that we were going out to bid for our new water plant, like in the fall, and we were supposed to break ground in the spring. Well, I've been in the office a few times and asked Chris about our administrator about what's going on. So he's called Jason and left messages. I mean, this is a multi-million-dollar project. I mean, before the funding, you know, we have $7 million from the state and $2 million from the federal. I mean, what's going on with this project? And the residents are getting a little,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
upset because they don't, no one knows what's going on.
Yeah.
So I'd like to see the mayor and the administrator reach out to see if we can get some answers for our next meeting.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if Barton LaJudas doesn't give us any answers, maybe it's time for us to get our attorney involved and have our attorney send them a stern letter.
Yep.
Yeah,
Because we have a lot of money invested already,
Yeah, exactly.
and we need to get some answers for this project.
Yeah.
I like, you know, when they said that we're gonna be shovel ready by, you know, we're gonna be breaking ground in the spring, and, you know, and I have a little concerns when he doesn't return our phone calls. I mean, I know the state money is still there, the federal money, it should be there. I mean, as long as Elisa Zavonic is still in office, I'm sure she can still help us out.
No, if with the new Trump administration, they freeze all federal grants.
Right.
So where ours fits into there, that's a big question.
Right, and that's the time to reach out to her office while she's still there, to see if we still fit into this equation,
Not that idea.
you know, because she is still
Right,
our
yeah.
representative.
Yeah.
Before she does get confirmed,
Right.
you know, to the UN, then it's up in the
Staff is
air.
Still there, and they're
Yep.
doing great work.
Yeah, so maybe it's time that Barton and Judas should be reaching out to them and giving us some answers.
Definitely. Yep.
So I'd just like to keep this ball rolling.
Yeah, most definitely, yeah.
So we'll talk to the
We all
mayor
wanna
and
see
to
it
the
get-
administrator and see if they can
Start coming, breaking ground.
get something going. At least, you know, are we, give us a timeline.
Yeah.
Are we going out to bid? Are we, you know, is this
Yeah.
federal money still
Right, yeah, what's the question?
available? You know, we got a lot of questions.
Yeah,
It has been a month, so it is time we are due for a check-in on what we should do, given that federal issue.
So that's all I have for tonight. Thank you.
okay. Thank you, trustee Pelkey. Trustee Southwood.
I need an authorization to travel for, read the handwriting, Danny Gay, Heath Carden, and John Bernard for, I believe it's water trainings, let me double check.
Water and wastewater.
Yep. Water and wastewater. The total amount is $156, and that is for all three of them combined.
We have that in
Put
form of
that,
motion.
I'd like to put that in the form of a motion.
I'll second it.
I have a motion and seconded. All those in favor, say by aye.
Aye.
All those opposed, motion carried. Anything else? Trustee Southwood.
I have nothing.
That's it. Any other reports, Arson, nothing?
I make a motion to adjourn.
I have a motion and second. I'll second it. We are adjourned for this evening. Thank you everybody for coming.